Alright, now's as good a time as any to go over what's meta, what's good. So I'm gonna make a little tier list here. We're gonna start with the tanks. Diva is easily one of the best tanks this season, especially during this current patch. I think Diva is really just good because of the lack of changes. Like, it is insane. So actually, I'm not gonna put her S, I'm gonna put her in A. She is really good. She's a really good baseline to judge everybody else off of. Doomfist is nasty right now. With the Meteor Strike buff, he's just even more consistent than before. Extra health definitely has helped this guy. He can bully supports, bully DPS, get bullied. He is really good. Not as good as Diva though, but he's really good now. Junker Queen is absolutely fantastic. You can solo carry as Junker Queen up to a certain point. She didn't even get changed all that much. Junker Queen's just a really good carry tank right now. And yeah. The elephant in the room is Mauga. Would have put him up here, but they just nerfed our guy. Thank God. I'm putting him down here. Without that extra health from Cardiac, a debuff to his overall base health, it's just, they kind of just threw him in the gutter finally, thank God. Orissa's just mid. Orissa's just mid. The Terra Surge buff is kind of good, but I'd say she's decent. Not good, not bad. If you're playing Ramattra, you're just a block bot. I'm gonna be real. Just a wall like Orisa. Reinhardt, I'll put him above Mauga. He's not as good as Mauga, really. This matchup against Mauga is kind of weird. It's not really not favorable, but it's also not really the best matchup. Alright, next, the Hogster. Hog's nasty. Hog is insane right now. His chain hook is insanely consistent, especially with the Pigpen buff. But with how easily countered he is, I'm gonna say he's around. It's a little less good than Diva. I'm gonna be honest, I think Junker Queen's S tier. Yeah, that's better. Sigma is still really good. I hate that they nerfed his shields a few seasons ago, but even without that, especially with Hog being good, Sigma is just that much better. Winston really didn't get touched this patch. I think Doom's just better than Winston. But Winston is still playable. Wrecking Ball has the same problem, but then there's also Winston that's better than him right now. I can't put Ball super low. Ball's not terrible. Zarya. Yeah, Zarya is kind of nasty still. And since Hog's good, she's also good just because she can counter Hog. You just bubble the hooks. Ashe is just utterly disgusting. You can just own a lobby. If you're good at Ashe, you're good this season. Bastion's not really terrible, but he's not really good. It's pretty mid. Cassidy feels so good to play this season. Oh my god, your right click is just so accurate. Oh, you can fan the hammer. It's so easy. You could be blind and play this game as Echo. I'm gonna be honest. Her projectiles are massive and they do way too much damage. Genji's alright. Hanzo. Without Storm Arrow, I haven't seen really any good Hanzos. Junkrat. There's no reason to play him really. May feels so bad, but she's also not really good. Oh, Pharah is insanely good this season. It's actually ridiculous. I love all the buffs. She feels so good to play. Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's just Sojourn, she's always good. Soldier's like one of the best DPS to play still. Sombra is Sombra's kind of scary to play against. The change they did was they reverted her ultimate cost, but she's still got that extra damage on Virus. Yeah, so Sombra is still nasty. Sim isn't really goated right now, since they decided to revert her photon beam. But they kept the teleporter health increase and the turret damage increase, and they put her back down to 40 instead of 50 on turret health. So she's still really good, but I don't really feel like she's like carry good. She's definitely better than Genji. Torb, he's pretty situational. I mean, he can carry a brawl team as Torb, anti-dive team as Torb. He's better than Sim though. Tracer's always good. Widow, if you're on a Widow map, Widow's good. Or if you're just goated with Widow. Okay, now the supports. Ana's definitely better now. Just because Zen's not as good. Bap, I don't really think Bap's ever gonna be bad. Unless they just nerf him into the ground. Brig, Brig's playable. Iliari is not playable. Kiriko is always gonna be good. Even 3-tapping people's still good. They need to get rid of Suzu. It's such a dumb ability. Lifeweaver, don't play him, please. Lucio, actually, you know what? I'm gonna bump Kiriko down and put Lucio up there. Mercy's bad. I actually think Lifeweaver's better than Mercy. Just, unless you're duoing with a goated DPS player, I don't really see a reason to play Mercy. Moira is still really good. And so Zen. Really, these two are just the worst. Like, play anyone else, even Alari. And, it's pretty much my, tier list. If you, have any problems with it, argue about them in the comments. And, I'll probably be back to make another one next season. So, enjoy my mid-season tier list.